Greetings. Today I want to speak to you concerning intuition, clarity, and inner wisdom. How you definitely need to become more intuitive by understanding that your intuition is your inside teacher who wants to lead you and guide you every step of the way. But of course, you have to become quite aware and accustomed to the leading and guidance of your intuition. Now, one of the best ways to start to become more intuitive is to start to practice daily meditation to calm your mind down, to focus and to concentrate, to be in a more quiet space, because that is when your intuition can speak to you more. You have to quiet the noise. Okay? Also practice positive self-talk daily. Practice anything that is uplifting, anything that is educating, anything that will help to motivate you to become the best version of yourself. Feed up on those things. And your intuition will lead you and guide you more. Because when you do those things that I've just mentioned, it will put you on a higher frequency. So the higher frequency you on would mean how much more you become intuitive, which means you'll be easily led and guided by the infinite intelligence that is within you. Every one of us carry this intelligence or this power. Every one of us live by the energy, vibration, and frequency of this universe, because that's the only secret that is hidden from majority of people. And the reason why this secret is hidden from majority of people is because they believe that they are humans and that they must try their best to be spiritual. But it's the other way around. You're a spirit and you are just having a human experience. That is why the more aware you become of who you are, is the more intuitive you will become. Okay? And when it comes to clarity or being clear about what you want in this world, that is so important. It is called definiteness of purpose. Whatever purpose you have in life, whatever you like to achieve in life, you have to be definite about it. You have to be so definite about it that you must be willing to write it down. Some people are not disciplined enough even to write down the things that they desire in this life. Some people kept so busy chasing after the wrong things in life that they will not find time and find a quiet place just to write down the things that they desire in this life. You have nothing to lose, but everything to gain if you be willing to write down your desires and affirm those desires daily. And do so, speaking those desires in the present tense as though they have already happened. And live from the place of its accomplishment. Live from the place that it has already been fulfilled. Let me give you an example. Let's say it has always been your dream to travel to, say, Paris. Okay? And you get a picture of Paris and you choose a specific maybe it could be a building, it could be a statue, it could be something, okay, that is quite known in Paris. You look at it, you study it, and you close your eyes in visualization, and you visualize yourself being there, touching that building. If you've never been to the Eiffel Tower, and you want to go where the Eiffel Tower is, see yourself there, taking pictures of the Eiffel Towers, hear people speaking around you and so on, create the scenery and everything. And it would be accomplished once you have that feeling that it is so, and you believe that it is so, and you do it in the now. Well, it applies to anything in your life. If you understand how important clarity is when you've been led by your intuition, do you realize that everything in this world, it was first a thought, it was first an idea, it was first imagined, it was first in someone's mind, which means that we're living in a mental construct. Therefore, those people, when they heard that voice that tell them to walk upon that idea that has never been done before in the world, and they were willing enough to start doing what they think needed to be done, because in their mind they had a blueprint and they were definite about what they were doing. That is clarity. You have to know what you want. You have to have the right motive concerning what you want. You have to write down what you want. And though it may tarry, you have to learn to wait for it. And then you have to know that it is sure. Even though it tarry, it is sure. Why it is sure? Because you're walking in certain law and order. It is sure when a farmer goes out and he plants the seed that he's going to get a harvest. There's some harvest that might be more plentiful than others, but he knows that he's going to harvest. He don't wonder if he's going to get a harvest. He have that feeling. He have that faith in Mother Earth. And whatever you sow in Mother Earth, it's going to give back to you. Well, same thing mentally speaking. Same thing spiritually speaking. Same thing psychologically speaking. Whatsoever you sow in your mind, once it impresses your subconscious mind with that feeling, your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between a truth or a lie, or between good or evil. Just like the earth, whatever you sow in the earth is going to bring back. Same thing with the womb of a woman. Whatever seed is sown in the womb of a woman, the woman going to give birth to that seed, that germ of life. You can't change that law. That is divine law. It's the same thing when you want to achieve your every desire. Okay? You have to understand the working of inner wisdom, which brings me to know thyself. You see, to really master the use of inner knowledge or wisdom is to take action within, is to go within and appropriate your life whichever way you want it to be. That is when you start to utilize inner wisdom, because you have an infinite mind or intelligence, which we refer to as life, but you have to utilize that life by thinking outside of the box, getting out of the paradigm. You're given this beautiful wisdom of inner peace and inner walking of alchemy in a very subtle way in the book of mind science called the Bible. And it states that you must not be conformed, but instead you must be transformed by the renewing of your mind. They're saying the world is set up to have it to vibrate in conformity. That is, follow the follower. Okay, just doing everything that you come and you meet society doing and believing and following. Okay, even though you're not getting or seeing the best version of these people, you still want to follow their traditions. Okay, empty traditions. So my brother, my sisters, only when you're ready to go beyond the veil that you will discover the language of symbology that is pointing you to look inwardly and teaching you how to create your reality consciously and become a conscious and deliberate creator. Everything you need is within. That's why the wisdom is within. So use these 3 tools to live the life of a superhero, to operate in your superpower. Then you will understand all the Marvel movies and the characters, they represent you, your higher self, your God self. But of course, you have to know who you are. And you have to be led by your intuition. And you must have clarity. You must know exactly what you want. You must be sure. And you must know the source is within you. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I can go on and on and on. But I'm going to come to a close. I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me, what I'm saying, if it makes sense, if it really resonates with you, and you haven't subscribed already, you know, I would definitely encourage you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram, you like to follow me on TikTok, you can follow me at BlackMadGuru. If you like to do a one-on-one with me, you can reach out to me and an app called Feature. The link is down below also. And if you want to do a one-on-one with me on any other platform, whether is it on WhatsApp, on Zoom, whichever is your choice, you can do a one-on-one with me. If you want me to be your mentor for a month, for 3 months, for 6 months, for a year, all of that could be arranged. Okay, never be afraid to invest in yourself. Okay, because when you go deeper down this rabbit hole and you find out the real thing, and you start to really operate in your God power with clarity, and you being so intuitive, it's as if you're supernatural. Okay, and you can go within and operate the supercomputer that you are by operating the infinite intelligence within. There's no one who could tell you anything else when you know by experience. So with that being said, my brother, my sisters, I'll definitely encourage you to make sure that you check out all of the links that are down below and let your intuition lead you and guide you into what to do. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I just want to say peace. Love you all. Out.